Alright, it's Christopher Fox once again, and this is a request assignment for Charismatic123, and the name of this video is Top 10 Instant Karma Moments in Horror Movies. Okay, let's check it out. I've seen the thumbnail, so I know who's going to be in it.
And today, we're counting down
I'm not going to say who.
For the top 20 instant karma moments in horror movies.
Dawn didn't ask you to come here. You came for the same reason that I did, because you didn't know what else to do next.
Shaun the Dead, right? I've never seen this movie in a long time. Look good. There's my best friend right there.
Scary movies got their comeuppance exactly when they deserved it. Even if the punishment doesn't necessarily fit the crime. Along the way, expect a few spoilers.
Spoilers, people. Remember that.
Oh,
that's Final Destination 5, isn't it?
Number 20. Pop Goes the Xenomorph. Alien Resurrection. After 3 movies of extraterrestrial terror, you'd think humanity would have learned that the xenomorphs are better off dead. Ripley certainly thought so, but the conniving Dr. Wren decides to nullify her sacrifice by making a clone of her and the alien queen. Then, when his research not so surprisingly puts everyone in peril, Wren has the gall to betray everyone again in the name of science.
Well, that's fucked up.
You kill me. We all die.
And nobody goes home! Since he played a significant role in reviving the xenomorph threat, it's particularly poetic that he meets his end through an up-close and personal look at a chest burster. Given that he put the entire galaxy...
This movie sucked anyways.
You should consider this quick death...
Alien Resurrection.
Number 19. Smash, Crackle, and Pop. Final Destination 2.
If Claire's right about the order, then Nora
Which one's
and
this?
Kim are going to be attacked by pigeons.
I love the Final Destination movies, man. They're so good. Except the 4th one. I like all the others,
After
though.
avoiding a fatal car crash, Tim decides to spend his new lease on life being your typical careless teenager.
He didn't deserve to get
smushed,
but...
Of some laughing gas, he dumbfoundedly decides to run through a flock of birds.
What did he say about your tooth?
He's probably hopped up on gas when he was chasing the pigeons, so he's kind of acting a little bit loopy.
Let's just say he ends up a rather messy pancake. And
They're not going to show it, are they?
Sure.
Yeah.
For death no matter what.
And it helps me too, since it won't be age restricted, you know.
Number 18, Tiger Food, Army of the Dead. If Martin
Army of the Dead, never heard of this movie.
Revenge is a dish best served as, well, a dish. After leaving his
Did he
entire
get eaten?
team of operatives for dead, it's only fitting that he ends up with an even worse fate.
Martin, let us out of here.
Oh my god, I got you twice.
Martin's getaway attempt only puts him face to face with a very
I
hungry
can hardly see what's
zombified
going on.
tiger.
This movie's so
Without
dark.
getting into the bloody
Oh, it's a
details,
werewolf.
Let's just say
Okay,
the
I
film
think.
definitely earns its R rating during this scene. It's not quick, it's not pretty, and based on Martin's screams, it's not painless either. But since he's the one who put himself in this situation, it's hard to feel too bad for him.
That's a terrible
Number
CGI.
17. Not so urban legend.
Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat.
One of my favorites.
Whether they like it or not, these teens were held to the golden rule, or at least an excessive version of it. They weren't content taunting Rhonda with an urban legend about killer kids. They went
I had a
all the
feeling
way
this
to
would be
make
on
her
here,
experience it.
actually.
Calm down. It was all just a trick.
Plus, October's coming, so I'm watching some of these movies right now, actually. Gotta catch up on your horror movies, man. October's coming.
But irony was apparently on the agenda for the night, since the pranksters soon found themselves on the other end of the hunting knife. Except their assailants aren't in costumes.
It makes it even creepier. They don't actually show these kids being killed. You just hear them being torn apart, which is messed up.
No trick. It is just a bloodbath soaked in satire. That's why, as a general rule of thumb, messing with undead
They could have saved
children is
him,
usually
but
frowned
oh well. Here's gotta hate.
The carnage even makes their principal's death by werewolf look tame, which is really saying something.
Yeah, it's a good movie, but man, it was gruesome.
True magic.
Number 16, A Killer Role, Scream 3. Angelina may not technically be the final girl, but she does play one in the in-universe
Scream
stab.
3. I actually really like Scream 3. A lot of people hate it. I don't hate it at all. Actually pretty good in my opinion. I like all the Screams,
Unfortunately,
even the
her
6th
role
one.
ends up on the cutting room floor. She's definitely no Sydney. and proves as much when she admits to sleeping with the producer to get the part.
To get a leading role just to die here with second-rate celebrities like you do!
Then somehow Angelina thinks it's everyone else's fault that she's now in a mansion with a bloodthirsty killer. When she goes off on her own, she ends up running right into the arms of a certain masked assailant.
You guys should get out too! It's crazy to still be here!
Evidently, Ghostface is quite the strict director. Once he cut,
She-
Angelina never got a second take.
She deserved it.
Number 15, Spa Day. Final Destination 5.
I can't remember this.
When a
I don't remember
Bridge
this
boss
scene
wipes out
or
his
this
entire department,
person.
Isaac decides to warn his colleagues by rifling through their belongings. Except the spa coupon he finds isn't for a massage.
Oh, never mind. I
it's for
remember that. This was.
Ooh, are those things that get sterilized? No, I'm not catching any diseases unless I burn them.
Once he's all poked up,
Ugh.
a wobbly table and gravity turn him into a very unhappy shish kebab. The worst part, though, is that the needles aren't even what kill him. Although, given the pain,
He falls
probably wishes
over
the
and
bad.
oh.
Instead, Isaac spends his final moments desperately crawling to safety, only for his old friend Gravity to flatten his head.
He was
via
weird,
falling
but he
Buddha
doesn't
statue.
deserve to get his
If
head
that's
smushed.
not divine retribution, we don't know what is.
You say it was a freak accident. Yeah, raise your hand if you believe that.
Who dies during a massage? Seriously.
Number
Nobody.
14, Human Sushi.
I watched this
Piranha
recently.
3D.
This was a good
Nothing
movie. I
sinks
love
empathy
Piranha.
quicker than
I haven't
a
seen the
stereotypical
other one
horror
though.
movie
Piranha
jocks
3
with.
Double D. Probably wasn't that good though.
What happened to, hanging it up?
Not one person, not two, but like 1,000 people got eaten by these fucking fish. And it was a fucking bloodbath, man.
Todd seemingly has no qualms motorboating through a soup of human remains as long as he gets to safety. But because of his lack of humanity, it's not the piranhas that end up sealing his fate. When a girl's hair gets stuck in the propeller, the frenzied swimmers end up capsizing
A lot of
the boat.
head injuries in
No
these
one
fucking
gets to
scenes in
live,
this
least
list.
of all Todd. The piranhas gobble him up faster than fish food, but the blood of everyone else is partially on his hands, or at least what's left of them. Number 13, Runaway Train. Train to Busan.
Yeah,
The only
I need to
thing
watch this
scarier
movie
than the
again.
zombies
I've never
are these
seen it
selfish passengers.
for a while.
They
I haven't
outnumber
seen it for a long
the
time.
hopes of Blue and the
Not the
others,
biggest zombie
even though their
person,
group
but
includes women, children, and the elderly. When Suk-woo breaks into the front train car, the passengers sheltered there quarantine him and the others in a completely different car. But by locking the door so tightly, the rude train goers are left with nowhere to go when one of their own decides they're better off dead. And honestly, it's hard to blame her.
she's killed. Subtitles. Why can't they put a dub though?
As
At
bad as it
least.
sounds, there is some sweet vindication in watching those who deny
I hate watching
Suk-woo
movies and reading the
help
fucking subtitles at the same time just to understand it.
Number 12, A Midsummer's Nightmare. Midsommar.
I hate this movie.
Research on.
I mean, I'll get what people like it. It's one of the worst movies I've ever fucking seen. This is like the only A24 movie I don't like. Because it's so boring.
Would, above all else, respect the boundaries of what
I could
they're
take this off the list and put another, like a Halloween.
He's expressly
character
told
or
on
something.
multiple occasions that he can't
Maybe the
take
boys from
photos
Halloween
of the
Ends.
Commune's sacred texts.
I put over this. Even though I don't like that movie either. That much.
No, absolutely not.
Sorry.
So naturally, he waits until it's nighttime and then does just that. The cult doesn't take his infringement well, and before Josh can even admire his work, they confiscate both his camera and his life. While their methods are certainly cruel
Yeah.
and unusual, it's a tad vindicating to see Josh
What's
almost
that? Is that a real
immediately face the
person
consequences of his actions.
wearing somebody's face?
After all,
I don't
in this
know.
case,
This movie,
curiosity totally killed the
this
camera.
movie sucked ass.
Number 11, Mother Knows Best, Barbarian.
Barbarian
From
was
his very
okay. I like
first
Barbarian.
scene, it's clear that A.J. Gilbride is not a very good guy. Then, after Mother nearly bludgeons his head off, hopes are high he's seen the error of his ways. But in what could have been his true moment of redemption,
I thought
he
Smile
tests
was a
the
better
test of
version
the
of this
water
movie,
tower
but
just to
this
save
is a good
himself.
one.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you okay? I'm so sorry. I had no choice, you know? She was gonna kill us both. And I didn't know the thing.
After such a despicable act, it's hard not to cheer as Mother finally gets her claws in him. She starts with the eyes, but rest assured, there's not much left of AJ at all by the time she's finished.
Yeah, it was
I'm
brutal.
saving you. You're okay.
It was brutal, but man, it
All
was
of his last-minute
so
charade
good.
did was prove that Tess really is Mother's favorite. Number 10, Brandon plays with
Of
dolls.
course.
Megan. They say
I knew Meg was being on
but
here
the
by the
antagonistic
fucking
Brandon
thumbnail.
takes it a couple of steps too far. Unfortunately for him, his latest victim, Katie, has a certain toy back in
You know the
her
cracks for
In
fucking
fact,
his fucking
Megan says it
face.
best herself.
Like I said, a lot of head injuries on this list.
So, she gives him a real earful of knowledge. So much so that his entire ear comes clean off.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
That's just the start of his problem.
I can't believe they showed some of this in the theater, man.
Chases him through the woods and right into oncoming traffic.
Right.
Following that spectacle,
Fun fact for you guys
Megan's
I know,
message is loud and
I got to meet
It's
Megan
safe to say
and Katie.
No one will be picking on Katie anytime soon.
Yeah.
Number 9, and then
Cabin
number
Fever,
9.
another one of my favorites, man.
If this were a different kind of film, Jeff's survivability would almost be impressive. When the bodies start rising, he pieces out with a couple of years.
This is
Seen
gross
again
too.
Until the end of the film.
Jeff!
Stop! Stop! I don't want to get sick. I don't want any of us getting sick.
By then, most of his friends are 6 feet deep, or wish they were. So
Or,
naturally,
yeah,
he
she was ripped
celebrates his
apart
own
by the
survival
dog,
by
right?
dancing on their graves.
Oh my God. Oh,
Imagine coming to a cabin and find all your friends mutilated, man. That sucks. And kind of his misery. Somewhat of a mercy kill on his ass.
His glee doesn't last long, though. Jeff soon becomes intimately acquainted with a policeman's bullets, fired by local cops under strict orders to shoot any who are infected. It seems that hiding out didn't buy him that much more time after all.
you got rid of that other one, right?
Number 8, Dawn of David's End, Shaun of the Dead.
Oh
Rule
man.
number 1 to surviving a horror movie is to never, ever.
We're definitely
open
not
the
going to
door.
show his death, that's
Rule
for
number
sure.
2 is to make sure you're locked inside with smart, self-preserving people. Somehow,
I mean, he was an asshole, but he didn't
brings
deserve to
both of
get
those in one fell swoop.
ripped apart.
I can see what David is trying to say.
Thank you, listen.
Even if he is being a twat.
He's
He is a
criminal,
twat.
petty, and worst of all, boneheadedly decides to start dismantling their barricade. Then, even after he's told to get away from the windows, he stubbornly refuses to move.
He wouldn't fucking listen.
I'm leaving.
Look,
I'll stay here.
Suddenly, surprise, surprise, the zombies break the
Poor
glass
Harry
and
Potter.
get up to hell and forget it. It is a brutal end for sure, but honestly, David had this coming for so many reasons.
Most of these guys got
Number-
brutal demises, man.
Number 7, Ride or Die.
I mean, no
Texas
karma,
Chainsaw
but
Massacre 2. On their way
I know
to college
karma,
football
but these
game, friends
deaths were
Buzz and
fucking
Rick keep
brutal.
themselves entertained by
For-
causing all sorts of
They
havoc
were
on the
sure they were
highway.
satisfying,
That
and
is,
then
until
some,
they
and then a
hit
lot.
enemy of the wrong pickup truck.
What the hell is that?
From there, Leatherface puts an end to their hijinks by giving their car a new sunroof. But much to their surprise, he keeps sawing until both Buzz and Rick get some very
I don't
close
care for
hits.
Massacre
Except it
2,
doesn't
man.
stop there either.
I mean, it's
And
alright,
by
but
the time Leatherface is done,
too
Buzz
silly
doesn't
for
have
me,
a head left
man.
at all. With this bloody
This scene
detour,
was fun,
odds
though.
are they didn't quite make
I'll give
the
it
game
that.
in time for kickoff. Number 6, Deathstroke. Let me in.
Love Me In, that was a good one. I saw this a couple of days ago. I bought the DVD recently and actually really liked it. I liked it better than the right one,
Owen
that's for
moments
sure.
away from getting drowned by his tormentors. The water was just right for some good old-fashioned payback. But Owen didn't have to hold his breath very long before Abby doled out the bloody retribution.
I said shut up.
She's here.
We only see parts of the kids' bodies getting tossed around, but their muffled cries are horrifying enough to convince us it was plenty gruesome. Especially since most of it happens before Owen even comes up for air. The jerk's dismemberment sends a loud and clear message. Before picking on a kid, make sure they don't have a vampire best friend.
Or any friend, or any... You shouldn't bully people, period, though. It's not right.
Number 5, cleanup on aisle
They'll definitely
5.
come back to bite
The
you in the
Mist.
ass, that's
All
for
things
sure.
considered, a supermarket is a pretty good place to hole up against monsters. The only issue is that Mrs. Carmody is there too. The religious zealot manipulates her way into being the
Just
group's
got
judge, jury,
Shot
and
in the mouth,
executioner.
right?
Haven't I shown that I am his vessel?
later,
I like this
her
movie,
vile
but
ways come to
I did
a
not
head
like that
when
woman.
tries to
She was a
sacrifice David's young
fucking
son.
annoying, man.
Alas, Carmody's
She
misguided
sucked.
attempts at atonement only earn her a quick death by gunshots. One to the gut and another to the forehead.
Should have shot her in the fucking mouth. That would have shut her ass up. I would have shot her too.
After all the blood she spilled, seeing Carmody finally cut down is practically worth a standing ovation. The fact her followers immediately backed
I wouldn't have shot her. I
is
would have
just
smacked her in the
sweet
face and say, "Shut the fuck up."
Number 4, more bite than bark. Snakes on a plane. All's
I never
fair
seen
in
this movie,
love,
so I
war,
don't know.
and snakes, but even so, animals are totally off limits. At least the furry kind. After the slimy titular reptile starts slithering down the aisles of a plane, the despicable Paul decides to use a dog as a diversion. It
That's
isn't even
fucked
his
up.
own. He just rips it out of a woman's hand and chucks it without hesitation.
That's pretty. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not watching this movie then.
The
Fuck
only
this
mercy
movie. I'm
is
not
that
watching
the
it.
Chihuahua's death was quick. So quick, in fact, that the boa constrictor still had.
I hate that
catch
kind
up
of
with
shit.
Paul.
No, that's exactly the
Definitely.
same thing.
Definitely not watching this damn movie now.
Snake
Fuck
pins him
snakes.
down, takes a bite out of his head, and delivers worthy justice for man's best friend.
Yeah.
Number
Fuck it.
3, a marital squabble. Saw 3.
You do
I'm,
it no
I'm a big fan of
different
Saw
than
movies, so this
you
might.
torture people.
This I actually agree with too.
And now you're begging me not to kill this worthless bitch on the grounds of some game?
Jigsaw has a penchant for terrifying games of morality, but it's still a shock to see his own protege put to the test in this twist ending. Amanda denies her master's philosophies by
Poor
shooting
Amanda,
him,
man.
but she fails to
Well, not-
realize
or not
that
her-
the doctor's
poor her,
husband,
not
Jeff,
Amanda.
is right
Got
behind
mixed
her.
up.
Before Amanda can even apologize, Jeff ensures she meets the exact same fate as his wife.
Just murdered Jeff's wife.
Apparently, bullets do fly faster than words. In a way, the immediate comeuppance fits Jigsaw's warped sense of justice perfectly. Although, given everything
The last
else
words are
Amanda
game
did,
over.
death by bullet wound might be getting off easy. Number 2, A Night to Remember. Carrie.
Oh man,
As
classic.
anyone who's
Love
ever
this movie.
crossed her will attest, you really don't want
Wasn't
to get
Chloe
off
Grace
the road
Moretz
fast.
play in the Carrie too? Not this one, but the other one. The remake, whatever
Listen,
it's
Billy
called.
never got the memo. So, after they cruelly ruin her prom night, Carrie proceeds to stain her dress red with more than just pig's blood. There's no way to sugarcoat it. Her psychic rampage is nothing short of a bona fide bloodbath. All those kids did was laugh. Justifiably, the real culprits suffer a much more explosive fate. And that's no hyperbole.
They deserved it. Shouldn't have fucked up her night.
In the end, only one thing is for certain. No one's gonna forget this prom night anytime soon.
Yep.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified
Chucky.
for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Turn notifications, people.
Number 1, no space for greed. Aliens.
Ooh.
There's something deeply
This is
poetic
a good
about the
one.
fact
I love
that
Aliens
Carter
and
Burke
Alien.
died by the same
Hate the other
creatures
ones,
he
though.
tried to profit off of.
This is so nuts. I mean, listen to what you're saying. It's paranoid delusion.
Despite the constant warnings, he refused to allow the extermination of the aliens. Naturally, it leads to a full-on attack by the Xenomorphs. Not that Burke shows any remorse for it, though. The final straw comes when he locks the others in the operations center, presumably signing their death warrant in order to fatten his wallet. But in a moment that's worth a round of applause, he then finds himself face to face with the very Xenomorphs he let live.
That's terrifying. Hell yeah.
The death isn't pretty, but it sure is a joy to behold. Did you enjoy this video?
We did. Yeah, that was a pretty long one. It's like 19 minutes long, almost 20 minutes. Those were some good picks though. Didn't expect Saw. I mean,
Check out these other clips from
yeah, I didn't expect something to be on here. I don't expect it was Megan because look at the fucking look at the thumbnail. I'm surprised they even showed it in the fucking thumbnail, but they didn't show that scene in the video. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you on the next video. Peace out.